Yes, good evening, my country people. Good evening, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good day. Depends on your time and where you dey watch me from. I remain your brother, your friend, Dada Masis. Please, if this network is okay, please notify me that the network is okay before we proceed. Today we are having a very a dignity man, a respectful man, Bushlion. We are having Bushlion today. We are having interview with Bushlion today. If you shall say the network dey okay, abeg notify me say the network dey okay. Rest so that abeg una notify me say yes, the network is okay. So that before I bring Bush Lion, before I go bring Bush Lion come on board. I hope the network is okay. If the network is okay, please notify me say the network is okay before I go bring Bush Lion on board. Please, if the network is not okay, just tell me, I just know so that I don't know say no need to record the stress ourselves. But if the network is okay, just notify me say the network is okay. Okay, my beautiful people. Good evening, Mama. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Yes, so okay. So, my people, first of all, I want to say a very happy, wonderful birthday to social media's wife. Happy birthday to you, social media president wife, and a happy birthday to you, my brother Solomon Osaige, aka Seno to Killing. So, I want to say a big to you all that really believe, that believe in peace and unity. As soon as they join and beg to share the video, you're the share the video, you're the people, yes, the network is good. Okay, oh, thank you. So you're the share the video. Give this video a thumbs up. You're the share. Today we are with Bush Lion on another. Today we want to talk to Bush Lion. They can talk to us. So, Daddy Bush Lion, I am seeing you from now. Okay. The network is okay. Thanks so much, Mommy Diaspora. So thank you so much. So first of all, you made a watch. If you may watch me so listen. If you want me body this so thank you guys so much. Studio Eba Bush Lion in the studio.
All right. I cannot hear you, but I can. Let me see if I can hear myself. Hello.
You can hear me? Can't you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. I can hear you now. All right. I cannot hear you. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, very clear. Very clear.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, sir. Please yourself to us, I beg.
All right. A brief introduction. My name's Mr. Kenneth.
My network.
Can you all hear me all right? Let me see. If the audience can hear me, then I think we can proceed. The network is a little bit static, but okay. If the audience can hear me, I can go ahead. Ambassador Dalmasis wanted
Yes,
me to
we can
introduce
hear you.
myself. Okay, wonderful. So I am the godfather of social media. As you all know, that's my most recent title. Was honored by the title of the Godfather, and it has been a pleasure. Um, you know, taking up the responsibilities and upholding the standards that comes with being a godfather, and you know, trying to create peace in the society, bringing all the kids together. My children are sometimes, very complex. They all come from different background, different walk of life, but it's my duty to be able to manage them. And as you all can see, since I became the godfather, there has been a great deal of sanity. There has been a great deal of, low tension. It's not as The tension is not as high as it was back in the day when, everyone had no, there was no authority. There was no one there was no one who could hold anyone accountable for being a nuisance or for being a person of honor. So since I became the godfather, at least I'm so happy that the testimonies are quite positive. I mean, this is like high school playing itself all over again. Back in high school, we had clans. We had the rich kids, the poor kids, the average, the middle class. They all had the little cliques, and the sports. The guys who played sports had a clique and all of that. So now, this is pretty much high school playing itself again, but in a different manner. So it is now my responsibility to make sure while we're all having fun and while we'll try to let everyone exercise their right to freedom of speech and expression, there must be respect for one another. We cannot bully a particular person out of social media, but at the same time, we must respect each other's space. So that has been my humble stance on social media so far.
Okay. Sir, can you hear me?
Very clear, very clear.
Are you watching from another device? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Very clear.
I beg, but that's your English, that your English. I beg, you go bring the English down. The
Okay.
English, we not now pidgin English. Now they use for this. Now they use for this our interview. We not they use a so that we may not to know we go understand. You understand me, sir? Now
totally
pidgin
understand.
English. Now we they use.
Okay.
I beg.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So about Bushlion.
Yes, sir.
You have been a front runner ever since social media they exist. Who be Bushlion? How come about Bushlion? First of all, tell us who be Bushlion? How come about Bushlion?
Wonderful. Okay, Bushlion came about when I was about 16 years old. I was very young back when we had
Pidgin English, Pidgin English, Pidgin English, Pidgin English, I beg.
Okay, Bushlion come about the time where I did 16 years or 15. The time where we get social media, where we get for America, that time na AOL. That time Facebook never come. Even Google never come that time. They call it Americans Online. Those of you don't take for America, and I go know what they talk. So the name when me take enter AOL that time, that be Bushlion 763. Bushlion 763. Now the name where I take enter social media that time where we still young. So as that time, my email address for a long time now bushlion@yahoo.com. The time where all of us use Yahoo. That time Google never come. Google email never come. Even Google never even enter internet that time. So that's how I got that name, and I just loved it. you know, at first I wanted to use the name, I be want to use the name what they call honey badger. Honey badger na animal will be say in the fearless. Honey badger not they fear anything. In the chop snake self. Snake na in main food. And as a fearless person, where I be, my character, I have a very fearless character. I not fear anybody. If I dey respect person, not me say I dey fear am. I feel I get the ability to respect somebody because we now people where they train for a house, we say we will get respect for our adults and people with around us. So that name Bushlion can't make me, it can't match my personality. Lion not the fear, but at the same time, lion not they do gra for street. But if you embarrass lion, lion will embarrass you. You understand? And the lion is always very calculative. And the lion always has a circle. There's what they call the lion's pride. You understand what I'm saying? So it is all, if you understand it, and over time, me can they study this animal where they call lion. You know, the character of a lion. Why is the lion so great of an animal? The lions are not the strongest, but they are the most feared animals in the forest. That's because of their bravery. The lion can, anything where lion put in mind saying go chop, in go chop them. So I can't begin to use this thing till they build myself. I be person where be say, school had me where the time where I did go school. I be do science course, it not work until I can't find my calling. Social sciences. I can't do law enforcement. I had my associate in law enforcement from North Hennepin Community College. Then I can't get my bachelor for legal study at Missouri State, Evangel University for Missouri. And I was working on my master's degree, but I can't pause on that one because of responsibility. My business is going on, family and all of that. You know, it's kind of tough. COVID-19 and all of that stuff. So that go-getter mentality of a lion, now wait till I can capitalize my character on. Lion not they fear anybody. So that's how the name Bushlion came about. Mr. Damas, are you there? Mr. Damas, are you there? Damas, are you there? Okay, well, since he's not here yet, I don't know what happened to his network. I'm going to continue, filling you guys in. So, Mr. Dadamas, whenever you're ready for the next question, I'm also available. So, it's been a long way coming on social media. It's been fun. And, talking about social media, I remember back when we had High Five. This was all before Facebook. No, first it was, I think, High Five, MySpace, or MySpace and High Five. Even before that, we had this, what do they call those things? Chat room. Hotmail chat room. All of us, they go that time as teenagers. We'll come go chat room. Sometimes we'll come meet neighbor children where they did the community for chat room. Everybody, no picture then, but I just chatting with the chat. So, Mr. Dadamas says, okay, you are back.
Sorry, I'm very happy. I get a lot of big challenges with my cyber network now. I don't know what is wrong.
No,
Okay,
it's
sir.
okay. It's okay now.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So a Bushlion. I hope you guys are not seeing my address because now side I did a Bushlion.
Yes.
If wait to my cover because we do a better addressing. So a Bushlion.
Yeah.
So ever since you become a godfather, since you don't become godfather for this social media space, and things may they happen, maybe say, man, since you did social media, can you see, and before you become godfather, can you tell us the impact that you don't through social media you don't get, and the which you don't through social media see teach people because of this your social media as you come. I believe say people don't learn from you and you don't still learn from people.
Yes.
Can you tell us the good thing social media don't give you, or the bad side of it?
Okay. Before I enter social media, I did trust people well, because I believe saying as my mind be, that's so everybody mind be.
Yes.
So as I come to take for inside social media, I can understand, say, we will grow for America. Our own mentality different from people will grow for Nigeria. So
okay,
you understand that I can enter social media. Now true Osarodion Osagi. Now I enter social media. The reason why I say not true Osarodion Osagi be say, as I see Iranomigo and Osagi, they get their quarrel that time, even about my brother, my own lovely brother, and Osarodion, all of them get quarrel, but me don't understand what thing they fight. You understand? So me can't even say maybe Iranomigo they jealous Osagi. You understand what I'm saying? Because that time we don't know Osagi na Omila. So we can't the thing say all these people that they jealous on. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't enter the game. We don't want to show ourselves. Not be say we ugly shit and handsome boy now view. So
you be handsome boy.
Why boy no people? So
yes.
Not be say we they fear, but because of say we don't want to do things we go come make, we had a lot in stake that time. You understand what I'm saying? We had a lot to protect, so we decided to hide our identity, and I started accusing Iranomigo and trying to attack Iranomigo. I thought that Iranomigo was actually bullying Usagi, not knowing that they were both birds of the same feather flocking together and fighting each other. So as the time can go on, Usagi when me they support that time self, it can't beat me join up. You understand what?
How? He say you not saying you. He say you not saying you make you fight for that. He say you not saying you make you fight for that.
He say you not send me. It can't go give my what he make me vex with him. We get small misunderstanding. It want make me do something certain way. You know that part of that where they go the control person. They go tell you say do one like this, follow this one, like this one, and me don't pass that level. Where they go they tell say fight this one, whatever with this one. So as I see say Osarodion one begin to do waka urukwe. So I can't withdraw myself. And I can't still tell and say, if you're not careful, I go do some kind of things. So now you just carry my picture and go give some of the women where they Europe. As I give them the Europe, the people, now me come, who not go vest for that kind of thing. You understand? So you look at it. So that's one of the things I learned, that these people, they don't understand what they call loyalty. They don't understand what the term loyalty, they don't have it. These guys are not loyal to nobody but their pocket. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand the perception of to be loyal to somebody. To tell person say, if I stand with you, I stand with you. They don't understand that. And now wait till they draw me to this, my brother Abad, because I noticed say over the years, if he stand with you, he stand with you. As he stand with Oshomole, he stand with until the last. He stand with Obaseki, he stand with until the last. He not shake. You understand what I'm saying? So those are the things. So one of the things where social media don't teach me now, be say people for Nigeria will grow their own way of thinking. It did different from us. We grow for Ibo side. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the things where me don't learn from social media now how to understand Edo people better. So some of these people, their way of thinking is quite different. It's totally different from our own. So what do you mean they teach them now? Be say, yes, it's good for people to be different. There's beauty in diversity. When we all, if you don't feel born all children, all of them just they behave like one kind of way. You understand me? Some children go stubborn, some go smart, some go like mathematics, some go like art to the draw. Some go even like to play guitar. So all these children where me get for social media now, I see and say they get different area waiting for good. So I want to make them channel their energy for that area. The only energy where me not support now, make them not come online on the thief money. Make them not come online on the ask for donation, donate. We don't tire to the donate. If me
thank
like
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You understand what I mean? If me like,
Baba.
If me like you now, as my friend say, oh, this is the Damasis, I like her. If you come my mind, I feel just still super chat to you. I feel still give you money. That's because I love you. You understand? As a friend. You understand me? But the one where they will come, they go carry person where get where just swear come out. They will carry person where the leg carry Chris person come. When they not get certification for all these things where they do, they are not certified. They are not certified mental health practitioner. They not be certified social worker. They go carry all these people come out. They disgrace them for social media. On top of saying that,
but at least they help people. That at least they are assisting.
They are assisting, but they are doing it in a very unprofessional level. You understand what I'm saying? Now, where be the
but not be because of that one with the show, Mr. Godfather.
So, but what okay. We say, make everybody.
No. You don't go far. Godfather, you don't go far. Don't be that one because they yeah. The demo will bring that one. The demo will do that one. You come and analyze that for us. So, Godfather, as a Godfather, I know you you guys are those people I normally look up to on social media. Me and you have been talking ever since. You know, I ever tell you this thing that as in, you know, when you see person, you say now your mentor, like personally the mentor, like where they look and say all those people they know they carry they come out. Not say they know they do stagger, they do, but they don't act as normal people take the act as stagger issue. Now what make me they follow that on a step, and I give kudos to my partner, make me know social media mega community and amigo a deck, but I still give him that maximum respect. Yes, he's my
a mega comrade small. Now, mega comrade give some of us boldness to enter live social media live video. Let's call a spade a spade. I will forever give him
like me, a product, like me, a product from the one. You know, he bring me up. So
he came up with this xenophobe. I know we are not here for mega comrade. He came up, but he gave us the embodiment. Say, person if come challenge government for social media.
Yes.
We thank you for that one.
So let's talk about Bushlion, Abeno Versa. If you look this social media space made the happen, what do you feel say the men? What do you feel say women be the men they do for social media? May you not like?
Okay. One of the things we are not like what men they do for social media. You see, this Benin where we call ourselves. A lot of us see as I tell you, so now my traditional wear attire, we always say I not put bead for neck.
Yes.
As Benin people, as Edo people, we are people of pride. As an Edo man, there's an innate pride. There's a pride where they say they born you with. You understand?
Yes.
Urban no they go transfer. The reason why I said that is because all the presidents now our palace that they come they do meeting, or if they want to see Oba, they'll come palace, come do meeting. But if they want go Igwe place for Igwe, if they want meet Igwe, now Igwe go travel, go meet the president or something like that. So what I'm trying to say is that as Benin people, there's an inherent pride where they follow us that we must uphold that pride. Anywhere you mention Benin people name or Edo people name, for where Igbo people they outside they, there's a kind of respect where they give us. So when our people they come social media, especially like you said, our men go come they misbehave, if not small boys they misbehave. Say the Bible said that there's time for everything, the book of Ecclesiastes. Men in their 50s should not be coming on social media to be behaving like children. You understand what I'm saying? If na person where they're 16, 17 years old, now they do that one, live on a small picking the warrior. If you don't grow, you not go do that kind of thing again. But when man we don't grow finish, sometimes man we don't born finish, don't marry, you can't enter social media. You can't carry another man wife, come social media, begin to sort another man wife. You understand what I'm saying? You can't carry another person wife, put life for another man wife head. Or you go come say he sleep with another man wife. Now, now the shameful behavior can't do for inside. As a men, we're not supposed to carry ourselves like that. That kind of thing can't surprise me where. I never see if weird man would just carry come and say he sleep with another man wife. Or he go just carry come and say another man wife into private part they leak,
Okay. Pao, as you as an Edo man, how you feel say, as you dey talk about we not be all men for social media with it, like Efe Bright, social media president. I think now no, because if we say men, God bless you, they attract everybody.
Right.
Those are the two people that normally talk about this thing. And social media president too, they carry the talk, and now when in a person they quarrel. Now that ain't good. Now that one they talk. You know, it not be like that. Our brother maybe say, if you're there like ego the Valois, ego you're the Valois, they talk as it be. You understand? Okay, you as a Benin man, and those kind of things. Now, and if we talk in English, we tell they talk we don't they talk with okay, which respect you to say outside that they look us, or which are you to say outside that they look us with those kind of word?
I totally understand what you they talk, you know. With time when they grow for Nigeria, the thing whether they call Ariakoe. Now the thing where they now gizzard, you know whether when gizzard, you know gizzard. When we they grow up, then go say Ariakoe and Oriariae. One key foul.
Yes, I know.
Oriariae no ruwo. That the one where we say one key foul. That one way they there, you go make sure say you remove her. So that it may not go stain the foul. If it stain the foul not go sweet. Then Ariakoe na the gizzard. For this social media, let me come see where man go come out. They say Ariakoe, Akbiko, this, that. Where is the respect we get for our women? If other man can't carry our own wife, they talk to our wife like that, or our Benin women like that, how will we be Benin men go feel? If Igbo man just carry enter social media now, begin all Benin women are shower, all Benin women are be Ariakoe, all Benin women are be nenemi Akbiko. Long clitoris or enemy. How are we going to respond? You go Shem will let us come out and respond to come defend our women. Say how dare you talk to an adult woman like that? Do you understand? You know, we know if we can't come out, they shout for that person because our own brother don't already tell them say now so we take they treat our women. Adult where no mature you understand what I'm trying to say? If you not call your own cloth, you use your cloth to do rag. Another person go help you use and do now. So that is what it is. So we need to. That's our brother. I love him so much. He's my son, but we need to educate. Part of these things is education. You understand what I'm saying? We need to start early education. Some people missed it, or they were probably educated, you know, due to some stubbornness or so. They never really understood certain things. As men, we need to. There are some things we will not go feed the talk. Like me now, not figure enter social media. They carry the talk say, uhe nove, uhe no gin, uhe no this, uhe no that. Instead, there are other ways we can use to describe a woman's private part. Yeah, and then so they not raise us like that. Not be say we not spoil, we spoil. You understand what I'm saying? The things where we they do for bedroom even worse past that one where they come to say Ariakoe or this one. But there's what we call decency. When you date public, there's public decency. You have to respect other people's ear. Some people don't want to wake up and the next thing that they hear for social media now, Ariakoe. The whole topic of the day now it's all about Ariakoe. And
so that is automatically that's not good. Automatically not good. And we supposed to kick against them.
And we need to let that our brother know, say that kind of behavior. Not be responsible behavior, especially when you carry the name Uyedo. Uyedo means the pride of Benin.
Of the Benin, yeah.
Of the Benin people here. So we need to that our brother now love we could talk to and love, not be say we quarrel with them. Maybe he no understand say the thing when they do not good self. You understand me? If he just look at a comedy, but we need to let her know say yes, in a comedy, and maybe some people they will like that. Me self, I like to talk about those kind of things. You understand what I'm saying? I enjoy but with respect. There's a way you can talk about those kind of things while you go still have respect for our women.
Okay. So, Mr. Bushlion, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, if we want to talk about another thing of, you see this social media now, for the past weeks, it don't on fire. It don't on fire.
Yes.
And you as a man, this kind of thing may happen. So you as a man, can you find yourself in the midst of those kind of women matter? You as a man, made this, and this thing may happen. So I think to say now women matter. You know understand? But you as a man, why can't we say you go to support one side, the other one go to support one side? Do you think is they right for this kind of matter made happen so for this reason?
Like, I will use myself as an example, and I would use others as an example. Like me, as a godfather, I'm not on any side. I'm not on right, I'm not on left. Both sides, they are my children. But it is my responsibility as a father to let the child astray know that he's going astray. And the child that is doing good, I have to encourage that child to keep doing good. You cannot expect me to treat the bad child equally as the good child. I will love them equally, but the kind of favoritism I may offer to the good child, I may not offer it to the bad child, because I want the bad child to be like, Daddy, why are you not doing this to me? And I'll be like, I've told you times and numbers not to behave this way, but you still continue to behave in the way I don't want you to behave. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. For those, you know what is going on. I don't want to go into detail in that stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. For those that are men involving themselves for this kind of issue.
Yes. You know, when two edo we aru invaga gui, nu bogi gaga se vai, or is free yo. Okay. It also Mr. Edo and I quarreled with him yesterday. I scolded him because I did not like what he came and uttered on social media. Prior to that, I've been begging him but when you now go to a level that is beyond you and I, you understand what I'm saying? I scolded him, but guess what? This morning I found out his wife's birthday was today. I posted his wife's picture, and I wanted.
I saw you when you post his wife's picture. I saw it. We were posting. I saw me posting. Okay, sir. For inside this to me, they talk so. Again, one to me, you see newcomers. So, me they say they call some set of people, and they not call some set of people. And a past social media president come and say, me then whether me they not go. I don't know. Don't Abemona not quote me wrong. I not say he say because that's not what I know. If you look my social media, I know they talk the good side, but it just as it due to what we are hearing on social media. So as a dope king, as a pride of Edo, what do you think? Do you think is disrespectful, or I know they fear anybody again, or I just see everybody finish, or I have it all, or as in we got to see finish. I don't know what I want to talk about. Man, not wait to. And the thing is that the thing involves many people. But why you come be saying now, let's set up people, maybe talk about our brother Eru Waila, 9, they say me they just come. What about the other people? The only one person, me myself, no line one see for that paper, which is I love them so much. Like my two sisters, I love so much is Stainless and if no matter what, no matter I don't say if in your day body, but that girl I've never used any word of insult to Benin. That one which I know. May they not go drag people. Maybe say no, but people may they if they say we list them, we know them. So they should pack all of them. More of them go that place. Why go say on one side? Now they call you just say that because they choose one side. Now make some people because say no, we know they go. Man, you so sir, as a Benin man, do you think it's right to utter those kind of word on media and just tell us something?
We're not here. If not here, where my beggar Emi no dan, emi dan must to dan, emi na we, emi dan, to dan. It's see finish. I'm okwama koma yo, you know. Eddie Murphy wa miran sofo, Eddie Murphy emani yemie fo wegwa. Ama on, if no yet the Murphy mirani fo, mama he edi matase. But for a man, we are not one do. We are not one that do not yet can't do where every year of yet do no. Of ye of Igbo, of Yausa, of Yoba, of ye do. We might one day Ma ahia iyi ma ari ma ahia be ring road or ahia my gwa enyobo or we yang gwa udoni. Mother said, I never saw my mother. So that when mommy were pointing, my mom went, I knew about that guy. That's the maximum,
Yes.
that's the level of respect. Na very mami
Yes.
hima ya ma eu. Ime unyiwe ni yana emona gwe ime keni yana mio. Ima me ma wa very oni ama me very oni where ege afu beye ekbe very oni. You understand? And we got to grow up knowing where
Let me talk. And what would they not say any na because like Otima no who always matter ni matter again which is Monica. Okay, why we run it? Only Obane godmother men or finish but that does not withstand that because that he have once insulted my godmother, my godfather. We should just because of that way. Emi was nu dana na boya was we water way. Yes, so yes, no, we should follow the proper channel. And please. If we or those sons can say this kind of thing, not be waiting to see everybody or younger that say, I'm gonna be Monica no, we are supposed to do it accordingly. Like there is something I find out, may understand about Lolo. Lolo is one person that she don't talk much. She's very smart and educated. She don't talk much. But
what do you
she can bomb you on that 20.
Okay, go ahead.
Lolo don't talk much. She don't come out and say, hey, anything free up, I go run and no. But she can bomb you other 24 hours. She not gonna bomb you. And I respect her for that. I believe on people that have reserve, like people may not know the truth they talk. You understand? But the truth is that if you as a social media, a godfather or a godfather to everybody, if you are to take decision, Lolo and Monica issue, that made all rob all of us so. Now all of us don't rob because all of us are from Benin. Made all rob all of us so. Which decision you go take? Why are you going to pass your judgment?
Okay. I will say my decision will be biased because Monica is somebody that I love naturally. Okay? I just like her. One, Monica is down to earth.
Okay, you like her. You wait, sir. You like her because the way she's bold. The way she take bold.
No, I like her for being who she is. She's not trying to pretend to be who she's not. That's why I like Monica. Okay, Monica is who she is. She came out and tell you where I'm an American from the UK or I'm Nineveh or I'm this. She's not trying to form or so I like what drew me to her was her genuinity. She's very genuine. She's real. So only you may draw to it. You understand? So that's me. The other ones, why I don't like those ones, or they are not my favorite. I like them. They are not my favorite is because I see fake. You cannot use makeup can cover your ugly face. Makeup can cover makeup cannot cover illiteracy.
Okay, wait, sir. Do you know? Listen, wait, sir. Do you know that? Is it not last 2 weeks? I asked a program about people that really love Monica. If Mommy Susie, Precious Meg, something. Their theory was on. Okay, let me tell you, sir. Do you know if we say more talk woman made us as he made us bring men down past for social media is Monica? Do you know that?
I don't know. I may not have seen those things. Okay, but the need to.
But now they are two they do. But let me tell you how it is. Now they are two they do. But that the other one always claim as he always play low. Only in the try to make you understand that. She's a kind of person that she don't come out to tell you say hey. But ego the ginger.
May I tell you why I dislike Lolo? Let me tell you why I despise her.
No. Now they are two. Now they are not one person. Now they are two because they are two. Now they do the thing.
Let me tell you, I've never sat down for 1 minute to watch Lolo's video before because the moment I did, I tried to watch her video and I could see a person who is empty up there. Okay, I saw a person who is very empty. There's nothing there. Then number two, the day she brought out that video of Monica, when Monica drank and I have best friends. If I was the person, I see my best friend drink and they're already stumbling, I will not have the guts to carry the camera and start recording. I would go and meet that person, hold them, make sure they go to the bathroom safe, start with them. When they are done using the bathroom, I will hold them and make sure they go lay down. But for a person to sit down there and record your friend who is drunk in her own house, she did not go out there to be drinking. She drank in her. I drink in my own house sometimes. You know, I might stumble and fall every now and then in my house when I'm drunk. I'm in my house. I know better not to go out there and drink. And somebody comes into my castle and records me. I'm going to have a big problem with that person. You understand what I'm saying? So that was the day I made up my mind that Lolo is a wicked person and that Monica is the victim. That was the day I made up my mind. You know, I'm just being honest. After I saw that video, I made my conclusion. I'm like, whatever Monica have done in the past, forgive him. She's not my love. Case closed.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. We can hear you.
But your own freeze. Okay. Okay, but the thing freeze.
No, not freeze.
Okay, we can hear you now. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so sir, listen to me. As long okay, now you don't get your favor right. Like you believe that you love Monica more than Lolo, and social media president feel that he love Lolo more than Monica, and this thing they bring division. Whether you like it or not, sir. Do you know? You know?
Yes.
Sir, are you, do you know now? Social media social media president. Wait, sir. Social media president love Lolo past Monica. Why you love Monica past Lolo? Some women love Monica past Lolo. Why some women love Lolo past Monica? So those are the things we don't. Now those things now they bring division. I don't know if you understand. If you look at all the social media now to say, Monica, you must go. Monica, you must do this based on what she has done. But those are the things that we shall.
I can't hear the masses. So.
Lolo, not to support individual. Let's try and go there and make peace.
Okay.
I love this one more.
Yeah, Papa Masses, you see, like I said earlier, I don't know if you can hear me. Your stuff, your video is frozen. Your network is frozen. I told you that they are both my children. I love Monica.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. And like
I can hear you.
Yes. Monica and Lolo, they are my children. I love them. They are both my beautiful sisters. I love both of them. You know, when it comes to, you know, people, us as Edo people, I love them as my Edo sister. But Monica is my favorite, and Lolo is not my favorite. You understand? And that is my opinion based on what I have been able to observe. The recent activities in the last few months or in the last 1 year, I have been able to come to like Monica more. You understand what I'm saying? Monica has proven herself that she's real. She's not trying to be fake. She's not trying to fake who she's not. And that's one thing I think myself and my friends who talk about this stuff have gotten to like about Monica. But on the other hand, we have also learned that makeup can only cover certain things. You know, makeup cannot cover the wickedness in your heart. Makeup may look you beautiful in the physical, but makeup is not going to cover that innate hatred. I personally cannot stand people who are hateful. Because hate makes you not be able to think about prosperity. When you spend your time hating your brother or hating your sister, you cannot focus on your own personal development because you are constantly trying to find a way to double cross, to double deal. You're always trying to look for a way to get back at the other person. So I personally do not flow with people who are on the level of hate or who flow in the hate energy, hate frequency. No, that's why I always say I love everyone. I still, Lola has the ability to redeem herself. But she needs to learn to be who she is and not try to fake you cannot be faking, I just don't see that genuinity in her. That's, my humble opinion, my humble observation is that you're an illiterate. Let us know you're an illiterate. Don't come and start acting like you are a college grad. And you cannot even make a complete sentence. You cannot even write a full sentence. You don't even know how to use punctuations. You way your articulation of the English language is zero. You are trying to appeal to those of us who are educated, but your appeal to us is not rhyming.
Bushlion. No. Wait, Bushlion. Wait, sir. We are not here to say we should bring out the best. We are here to say, as a godfather on social media. Wait, sir. Wait, sir. No. Because you want to overpower me for this live video. Because if let's say all those American people. No. We not agree that one. Listen, you not tell us. Now, wait till we go ask you, now you go to answer us. We not submit. Are these two people called day like this? Are there two they quarrel so? This one don't get your party. Maybe now mean a lot of party in every day. You don't know. You don't understand?
Okay,
maybe na social media president party in every day. You don't know. Maybe na Monica party in every day. Maybe na Monica party in every day. You don't know. Okay, wait till one talk now. Say, sir, I just can't see the happen. As a social media brothers, maybe social media in-laws or social media cousins or social media okaigbe will be. What we supposed to? We are not supposed to join one side. That is what I'm trying to say. That, and even though say you get one like me, I get with me like chili people now like on social media. I mean, ya wefe new thing and you. I don't know if you understand. And you Bushlion. As in, because why I love you guys that I they take some things from you guys. Now make I know they do stagger because of Onama they look up to. Ona know they carry they do stagger. People don't want to do stagger, and I know they call people name. So you see all those guys. Okay, now if this guy see they happen, if I say tomorrow say person they insult you. For me to because I love you to just come and say I want to no, I would rather do what I will come tell you say palawo we don't do. The other one don't do. Okay, why can't you guys the elders meet these two people, talk to them, and tell them that you drop this bullshit.
Okay.
Of this one, I get parts, I get audio, I get the phone number, I get video. You guys, the elders, instead of joining one side, like you, social media president, Epa Meya UFA, let me mention some people. As in, when you made us sit for social media, why can't you guys join heads together? If you guys are not biased, why can't you guys join heads together and put these two people to order?
Okay.
Instead of social media president, they one side, you they one side, the other one they the side. Why can't you guys join us together and make this? Is it not painful that people apart from Edo State is not talking to us? Media abroad. We suppose they even slap ourselves, say we don't get sense. Now apart from Bini, now they address our issue, and which is wrong. And we get intellectual people like Una may go school. When you one and not join here together, so talk to me, sir.
Okay, one thing we say, there's still room for peace. Okay, there's a room to dialogue for peace. But personally, I will not want those two sisters to be best friends like before again. You understand what I'm saying? And I will tell you reasons why.
But make peace day.
But we can live in harmony. We can live by leave me alone, I leave you alone. We can do that. We can accomplish that. You understand? We've talked to them in the past that they should both leave each other alone. They need to leave each other alone. You understand what I'm saying? But I do not support them coming back as best friends like before. For the reasons of that, what's going to happen after that may become fatal. It might become very disastrous. At least this one on social media for end. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't see waiting day. One of the reasons why me personally, they vex with Lolo, the time when my picture just come out for Facebook, Even the time when me and my brother get quarrel, Lolo just jump into social media.
No.
Wait. Make I still let her fans know why. Now so I begin the no name where Lolo not call me Bushlion. He said my head. Now so my head bear. Now so my head be. Maybe they say your husband and one kind of cute man. The day when they show me your husband. Now one now that in you know, I beg. So when you know that I'm a married man, when you know that I'm a married man with wives, for you carry my begin it disquagua me for social media. Nothing will not talk about my head. He said this one. I look the person where they said this one. You're not even qualified to be my cleaner, to come and clean this edifice, to clean this house, this mansion. I said, this girl is not even qualified. And she can't disquagua. Anytime when anything happen to Bushlion, maybe I get conflict with person, Lola will be the first person to come out. She will run insult of me from A to Z. Even one time I didn't call her. I sent her a message. Even though I did not offend her, I said, Lola, please forgive me. She can bear me witness. If I did anything to offend you, please forgive me. That was what I sent to her because I didn't want to be in this kind of any small thing she would come out and be raining insult on me. I sent her, I said, please, what if I've done anything to you? Tamper justice with mercy. Tamper mercy with justice. That was what I sent to her because I did not want to be in this, every time she would come out and be raining insult on me. Monica has never once, I have disrespected Monica in the past. Way back then, when I didn't really understand, I disrespected Monica. But Monica has never once come out to insult me. You understand what I'm saying? Even after I disrespected her, I now called her. I called Monica. When I realized that this thing was not even worth it. You understand what I'm saying? I called her. I'm like, Monica, I'm so sorry. Forget about whatever happened. Let's make peace. And we spoke that day. I not even asked her, I said, oh, how's your friend Lolo? Oh, she said she's fine. I said, okay, greater for me. And we hung up the phone. You understand what I'm saying? So for this girl to come out constantly and bully me about the shape of my head. Monica, Lolo is a bully. That's what she is. She has bullied me about my head, whereas her husband's head is even uglier than my own head. Her husband's head is like a triangle that miss alignment.
No, if you are talking about that, wait. If they talk about that one like that, now they say, waiting, Monica don't do people. If we say, they use that one, they judge. Monica is more. I said, do you know Monica bully my godmother and my godfather that even up to now, the thing, but that not going to stop me to say, waiting, you can't join everybody say, people must kill Monica because she don't fair bull, disgrace my godfather and disgrace my godmother, call her all sorts of names. But that will not they talk that one.
Okay.
The truth is say, we should not be using.
Monica, let me beg on behalf of Monica to your godmother. Okay, if there's anything Monica have done to, no, just wait now. Let me finish. If there's anything Monica have done to your godmother, please, Monica is not that kind of a person. Monica has transformed over the years. I'm sure what you are saying now probably happened when they all first got into social media. Look at Monica's video from 4 years ago. Look at her videos now. There's a big difference in Monica's video. You understand what I'm saying?
I know.
Yes,
but Bushlion, wait, why we are here today is not because of Monica. We are here today because of men. Okay, how do you feel that today, we young generation, this our boys made this social media, we know the respect elders who come meet again. First, you, I know that you are elder, you senior me well. Say because we call the live video, I just carry come on, they curse your wife, they curse you, they curse your family. How that thing go do you as an elderly man, you see that come out tomorrow, they insult you.
It not be good thing, not be waiting with the promote for social media. We want to promote peace. That one are bullying. Even if me just carry command and the insult person, will not insult me first. Don't get me wrong. I get my own 3 people when me they make joke. You understand? That one I just normal teasing joke because I know they tend to tease me. and their things, our things for each other, not they reach the level where we say, I'll come go carry the person wife, begin the insult, they carry insult. So that idea of where we say, me go do you something, you go they insult my wife, or you go do me something, me go carry the insult your wife, or God forbid, I'll carry the insult your mama, they insult your papa, they insult your family, with them in Nigeria, they do their own life, they go, they don't know what you they do for it. That kind of behavior not good. Now animals, now they behave like that. When you see a dog, even a dog can be having sex with another dog in the middle of everybody. You can be careful. Also, I wake it up. You understand? So when you make it anything, those are very abnormal behavior. During the campaign, we were fond of saying this, that when a dog bites a man, it is not news. It is not a breaking news. But when you see a dog now grab a man, now grab a dog, bite the dog, something ain't right. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that when you offend somebody and now they now go to your wife, something ain't right with that person. You understand what I'm saying? When dog bites man, it's not a news. When man bites dog, it's a breaking news. It's a news that will go global. The same thing, if you offend me, I attack you, it's not a news. If you attack me, I attack your parents, I have a problem. There's a bigger problem with me. That means I don't respect my parents. So therefore, I have no regard for your parents. If I know the value and the importance of respecting parents, I will not insult your parents, because I know if I insult your parents, you will insult my parents back. Because I don't have any regard for my parents. So if you insult my parents, it's not going to mean anything to me. Imagine a child that beats his father and mother, a child that beats his father. If you insult that child's father, it will not. You understand what I'm saying? It will not mean anything to him, because he even beats his father.
Okay, Bushlion, Bushlion, I beg. This one, I know this one will point you well, and he go touch well. This one maybe say our brother. I love and well our brother Abatobaze. He go say we made their brother will be gullible. He go use some word for us. And if person, if he need help, for instance, so if he needs something like help, he go fit call people in diaspora. But when we say sometimes if they do brokers, he go say what they gullible. As that they pay me, he go say if for they mention some people name, don't be say we may your their abroad and those may your their abroad. Social media what they gullible. The thing because when I look at when I look at me myself, I know they talk about another person. If I look my way, I look the way I tell they do things. I never say anything that will make one person make a penny or even abroad, you go tell say that they gullible. So if you want to talk people make they gullible, they should be directing it to the right. Like people will just say message to social media presenters. After you do that topic, you are supposed to mention the people on that social media. Not that social media presenters like everybody, and that's it. It did very embarrassing. It did very you made they bini, you they call us media abroad. This one. You made they bini, you they call us. Say would they gullible? It's so painful. What do you feel about that one?
What thing I see for there be say maybe not error. Not maybe not error. Maybe like me now, I always they try to catch myself. Where be say if I want to make some kind of statement, I go say some beneath people. I not go want you to say beneath people. You understand? Maybe not error, but I go remind and say maybe next time if you want to talk that kind of thing, make it classify. Say some of the Benin people where they Europe. You understand? Not be all of them, because now that Europe now we get people where they be doctor, where they be nurse, they be lawyer, they be different things. People where go school for Benin, they can't go Europe. You understand me? So everybody where they Europe not be illiterate. Some not be illiterate, and everybody where they Europe not being there they gullible. Me self, I felt that gullible. Me felt gullible before me can know social media where. Also, I'll just catch me now, So I was gullible at that time, but I'm no longer gullible. You understand me? So
that word is not good for everybody.
It's not good for everybody. Yes, I know, I understand, because there are other people. Not everyone is gullible. Not everyone is an illiterate. Not everyone. So we would address that, and maybe it's a slip of the tongue, And sometimes, you know, say when we don't enter front of camera like this.
Several times, it happens several times like that.
Yeah, you know, say if we don't enter front of
camera, okay,
social media like this, sometimes we just begin to talk. Not be say we mean now. Yeah. You know, I did now. You self the camera. Yes, you know.
Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Sir, mostly talk about this one. This one, okay. I think you and Dion, Ambassador Dion Usage, you are cousins, something like that. I think you're not be cousin.
I did not know, but we are very close. Very, when I mean very close. His mother, his grandmother, and my grandmother, the same father, the same mother. But when I started following him, I didn't know we were relatives.
Okay. You know the chance say, if let's say social media want bring you want bring psychiatrists maybe say on another they agree because of psychiatrists. So as a blood, you as a social media godfather, if you cannot live as an example to your own blood brother, if you cannot cover your blood brother, that means you cannot godfather me.
Okay, let me tell you the reason why Dion and I we will never be friends on this universe. Maybe in the next life we can be friends. We will never be on the same. If Dion is here and there's money there, because Dion is there, I will live there and go look for money somewhere else. The reason why I say that is this: a person who can do what Dion did to me. I tell you, if to say now just ordinary person where I don't know, before they find each other, they go. He go they look for me go they look for her. But because blood is thicker than water, what did Dion do me? For Dion to betray me. There are things I know about Dion that I cannot even come to say online. And I will never.
But why I hope you guys have family house. Why can't you take it to family house and sort it out?
Oh, Imaho is there. Imaho. Now I don't know them like that side of the family. I don't know them like that. I don't know them. No, I have never known Dion before. When I was in Nigeria, I didn't even know anybody like that. I've been in the US. I didn't even know. It was through social media. We started talking. We found out that we are cousins. So it's not like we grew up together.
Family issue. No.
No, if to send a same person when we grew up together,
down a family issue.
That's a different case here. Dion is a betrayer. A betrayer will
okay, sir. As a least as a godfather, what you will feed do, or what you say we need to do that can sanitize this social media that everybody go know Elaine, everybody go know what they cause this most trouble. Say most of us not get topic, most of us not get agenda. Most of us not get him. Like as we do video now, person go come out tomorrow, go say I want to analyze video, make Bushlion and Dada do. Because he not get topic. He go say that why he mention about name, that why he mention Monica name, that why he mention Lolo name, why he mention social media president name, why he mention FA name, why he mention Ambassador John Usage name. You understand? People want to trend with something that because they know themselves, they don't get topic. Okay, you as a social media godfather. What do you think we need to do in this social media space? What do you think that we need to do in this social media space that can at least bring more sentence and make peace?
Okay. Yeah, your broadcast is a little bit static, but I think I got your question. The way we can bring peace and bring the best out of everybody, okay? Now is that we need to understand, everyone need to understand what they are good at. If you are a spiritualist, focus on your spirituality. You know, if you are Iyeki, like we have our Iyeki, then should focus on her market. Bring things, she sell, even me we buy. You know, I will even introduce people to buy. If you are a comedian, do your comedy on social media. You know, we will promote your work. You know, if there's any way we can contribute or help you, we'll promote your work so that we also have one comedian, big comedian from diaspora who is now big in Nigeria. If you are into whatever, no, let people bring out the best of what they can give, of what they can offer to the community. Bringing somebody's matter on social media. For example, now you just come, hey, oh, we know your father house for Benin, your mother, now so your mother can't go marry 4 man, your father can't marry 6 wife, your father brokos, now so if they work out your father brokos, go they do like this. Those any man, you know, that's not presentation. Now you are now using social media as a bully, as a tool to bully someone else. You understand what I'm saying? So people should come out on social media, bring out what they can do best. Like me, I do graphics, and you all saw it during the campaign. I used my talent very, during the campaign to promote the campaign in my own little way. You understand me? So with my new responsibility now to create peace, like let me use this opportunity back to John Sergei's case. I kind of thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I forgive him. I've forgiven him. I forgive him. It was a very hard thing to do, but you said something just now that really pricked my heart. I forgive him. And I'm saying this on this platform today that I will not bother him anymore. I will not, but it did hurt. It did hurt that a family member, if it was just a friend or an ordinary person, would not hurt that. When family member hurts you, that's when it hurts the most. When someone you love hurts you. You understand what I'm saying?
You said you forgive him.
You said
you forgive him.
Yes.
You said you forgive him. You said you don't forgive her.
Yeah, I forgive. I said it hurts the most when a family member hurts you. If it doesn't another person just hurt me, I not go pay me as it pay me. That when I know, say this is supposed to be my second cousin. Why did he do this? You understand? This is somebody I put my head on the chopping board for. I insulted people, that have done nothing to me but just for him. So why did he do that? I'm like, I was kind of wondering, why did he do that? I mean, why did he go that far? Even I sent him an audio, not a picture in Ladian.
But you won't bother to call her one day to ask her, say, my brother, why do you do that? I don't call her and say, my brother, why do you do that as a brother? I think you are older than him.
Of course. See, let me tell you something. As a person who have served in the military, okay, I have a very high level of discipline. Once you mess up, once I put the check mark on your name like this, say motherfucker, fucked up, I put you there in that category. I don't want to have nothing to do with you anymore. Because from that point on, there's nothing I'm going to do with you that's going to be, because where the record when it will be me. You understand? The moment you do una when you on your own, I don't want to have nothing to do with you anymore. I give once I just write you off, I write you off. Or phone. I have nothing to do with that person anymore. I would do everything to save. I tried everything to save it, to save our friendship or whatever. But when I saw that he did what would pain me the most, I gave you a picture as a brother, as a friend. The next thing you took that picture, you sent it to someone else. That person posted it when I knew I only sent you that picture. So it hurts. It's coming from a loved one, a relative. That was why it hurts. It still hurts me, but I let it go. I let it go. As of today, Max, I won't think of it anymore. It did hurt. Like I said, when a relative
I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you very loud. Can you hear me too?
Okay. I hope you hear me, social media godfather. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Me. I hope you hear me.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. We are done with all those media, and you said you wait till you say go free pre-settlement. Say, may everybody face the business.
Make everybody face the business.
Are you hearing me?
Yes. I can hear you.
Okay, so sir, that one, okay. Sir, what about if we give you assignment as so you say you are a social media godfather? What is we will give you assignment as a children or as a brother that try and call some elders on social media and see the way you guys can come together and be sorting some things out of social media instead of saying I love this more than this, I love this more than this. Because at least if it is 5 elders, 3 elders, As in people that they are well respect, they don't talk anyhow, they don't rocket people. As in dignity people, we still have them on media. Dignities and we still have them on media in Europe. In case of things they come up, you guys will instantly on our fair friends on our taste. If on us say the other party not agree or the other party agree, then on our give out to us maybe children, more finish and more sad, just like what is trending. And one person will think that he can defeat everybody in social media. It can never possible. If we come to a conclusion, we face and they're not born in papa, born in mama way. Even if they get 20,000, page will be brought down. Page will be brought down. So on a maybe elders. On a maybe elders, I'm not trying to decide or not say na me get but on a maybe elders, maybe say on a know many people like this. As in some not be people may they be may they know they talk for our matter again. Because it's a disgrace, as it's a disgrace to we make they abroad. Say person may they be people may they be go call their advisors may they Europe. As if they pay some set of people, they pay me. Say we can non les desert, il est Sahara, il est dans le Méditerranée, si de la webu. Mais Italie, la Germany, il a la France, que France a déjà que Germany a respiré que. So we no make payer ce qu'on a boulet barré. Now you want to tell me what you mean? Il pay me. He pay me. So on a maybe elders, now they give us that big disgrace pass. Why? Because I wish on a tie that road where we made a con. Now that road more China will go follow. But on a not tie away. But now we want more tie that road. At least you guys should have 4 bodies or 5 bodies to be checkmating some issues on media. Then those 5 bodies will be extended to Benin, to some set of people in Benin. Nobody will say Edo committee, Edo union, Edo enemy, Edo youth. No, all those ones they do anything. This one we are selecting people that want to be representing with the Edos on social, because whether you like it or not, on Edo on social media in Europe, now we call big problem pass for Edo State. So we don't need any committee, any Edo union, any Edo club, any Edo enemy. They are not doing anything for us. Any Edo man don't know what that they Jeremy. Any Edo union know whether they deport any Nigeria person. So any Edo man person. So what we need, and we want you, or those of you, some of you wanna come to a conclusion of 5-man committee. Okay. Then on our call get branch, like a branch that this branch now they Germany, now they Spain, now they this thing. More they put eye down, like an agent that will be maybe they put eye down. So if something they happen, because some people they take money. So now they make it till the quarter, not they finish. So who go they know the bad people, they more look as it take get power pass. Because some people cannot feed without social media money. So because of that, they love doing stagger. So but we must let them know that if you are doing stagger, do it with your family. Don't do it with Edo's name again. No, they do it with Edo person, go do it with Igbo. You understand?
This issue is bigger than forming a committee. You know, as you were talking, I was thinking very fast. This issue is about education. We need to have what we call grassroots education. We need to start educating ourselves on social media etiquettes. You understand what I'm saying? Social media morals. How do we treat each other as a people? We need to start understanding that social media etiquette, social media, respect for one another. We must develop respect first. We must, you see, before you start enforcing a rule, first you must of all have to lay the rules.
You did not go to these people, no, sir. If you did not make attempt of, you see what I'm doing ever since I've been doing this, calling on media. I'm not supposed to be the one to be doing this thing. Whether you like it or not, through this media, if Yenivie said it will not insult a past social media president, even when she start, you yourself said now you are not going to talk about your own brother again. That what you do, you say paying you because of the media of the way you say, because of the way I talk to you. You not go talk about genocide again. Say, but what do you not be in support do based on saying your blood? You understand? Me, I'm not supposed to be the front line to be doing this. This is supposed to be the duty of you, the leader, taking us along. Say, who was what? This is not how we started, but because to of you
The broadcast is frozen again.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Yeah. I can hear you.
Unite. That can still unite us is to do something, sir. Do not your as a true you at least you can start talking talking to the mind of the people. Like a pie the Murphy, if you look that man, that might not be bad person. Now just that if a pie the Murphy you receive call, you go come off for track. You go come off for like bad.
Okay, the broadcast from the host is a little bit static at this point. So I'm going to keep talking if you guys can hear me. If you guys can hear me, I'm going to keep...
You know they hear me. Can't you hear me? You know
now
they
I
hear
can
me.
hear you.
You know they hear me.
I
You know
hear
they
you
hear
now.
me.
Yes, yes.
I say, what do you think about everything I talk now, sir?
Okay. What you said about having a committee, it's imperative, okay? It's something that we ought to come up with, you know. We have to be able to come up with people who are in the right state of mind to handle such duties and obligation, you know. And not only that, like I said, we also have to have rules that we are going to be implementing. We can come out in social media and be like, from now on, all Edo people on social media, you know, these are the new guidelines. We cannot say rules, you know, as talking to adults, we have to talk to them with respect. So we'll tell them that these are the new guidelines on social media. You know, some of the guidelines in our Edo cyberspace social media, in the Edo community, is you cannot insult people's husband, people's wife, you cannot insult people's children. Okay, another one that really bothers me a lot is when they bring up people's children, their picture on social media, and continue to misbehave with it. That really bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I'm like, if you have children, like I do, I have children. So it hurts me when I see people bringing up people's children, because I would kill someone if I saw someone who brought out my children's picture, you know? So you understand what you're saying, what I'm saying? I will go at any length to protect my children, you know? I tolerated a lot in the past, but I would not tolerate it anymore. So we need to let people know that, you know, when we see a new presenter on social media, we tell them you are welcome. This is a free environment where you can express yourself, express your freedom of speech, but you cannot bring people's children on social media and start constituting nonsense with it. You cannot bring people's husband. If a person talks to you, talk to them back. Leave their husband out of it. If a person talk to you, talk to them back. Leave their wife out of it. You know, if a person insult you, insult them back. You know, but bringing extended families into it, you know, then they need to stop all of that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's one of the reasons why it's sometimes hard for me to really go into issues at times is I want to call people and sometimes quench the matter while it's just starting. But I'm afraid of this recording of a thing. That's why it's very hard for me to call anybody, to pick up the phone and call anyone, except for my core people. You know, the core people I talk to all the time. You know, I know these are not the people who are going to record me. I would like to call someone sometimes and be like, Larry, what me but oh, how do I move? How go with call? Understand me? So these are some of the things. Why they young so man, you want to come in, but when you see their character, you are even afraid to go in and help. You know? Afraid to go in and help. You know? Thanks for passing the message of peace to the youth.
Who they call me? Not call me. Please don't call me. Don't call me. Who they call me? Don't call me now. Why are you guys calling me? I don't want pick up. Nobody. I not see anybody contribute. Please. Can you hear me, sir?
Very clear, very clear, very clear.
But then they call me, don't call me, I don't want to pick up. We don't need opinion. Now this corner to put people for trouble. So show me that person go day live video, go some they talking before no, don't call her. That's a bonwesi. The other one go day like, hey, that call. I don't need call. So a Bushlion. To be frank, as you see this thing you talk so it did very nice, like giving everybody rules and regulation. So how can you guys do this? How on I want this? We want this thing to start.
You see, the concerned those citizens in diaspora.
No, those citizens, those citizens matter too. Those in diaspora made their social media. We know them. I don't write everybody name. Me, I get their name and their numbers.
Okay, what you will do is that we'll have to come up with a body, and a board of trustee that will bring the list. We'll all come with the list, and we'll handpick. You know, I may not even be a part of it. You understand? So
like me too.
Who can handpick people?
Yes.
You know, who are responsible, who are not going to be partial. If I want to make a judgment,
may not be Mr. A and Mr. B.
If I want to make a judgment now based on judgment, I know how to make my judgment, and at the same time, I can also make my own personal judgment. I can say this is my personal judgment, but this is my logical judgment. That means judgment from logical reasoning. But judgment from sentiment, that means from now my person be this, it go different. You understand? Your ability to separate those two is what makes you an intellectual. You know, it makes you smart. It makes that you're outside of the box. What are they called the Damascus again? So we can come up with a list of individuals who are mature.
Please don't call me. Don't call me. Why are you calling me? Don't call me.
You should stop calling now. So,
no call me.
I saw them be. They've been calling me here too. I don't pick up.
I bet not verse. People here they call me. Not verse. No, I just calling me. Not verse. Yes. And not call me. I don't want pick up. If you want to talk, you talk. You want to talk, you carry you come program. No, correct me. Come program, correct everybody.
We have to also look at the feasibility study of such action. You know, how feasible it is to put up a committee like that, and how are we sure people are actually going to obey those rules? What if everybody
listen? That's why he said, this thing is depends because why you guys are saying this, because most of you have familiarity code with those men, women that is misbehaving on media. If you don't have familiarity code with them or sentimental of this thing, I don't think that anybody like five men or 5 women come out and said, my lady, this is what we want on media. Mr. Man, this is what we want. We did not say you should not do your business, you should not insult person, but don't include children, don't include wife, don't bring family issues. Talk to anybody that insult, and anybody that goes down, we bring the page down. Even though we pay hackers, they'll hack them.
Yes, Ambassador Dada.
We pay hackers, they go hack them.
Yes. The people wey me know for this social media wey go dey that committee now, number 1, per Heathrow. That man.
No, this is not what you need to tell us. You need to do that work. You do it among yourself.
Yes, and then Newton per ambassador, the comrade Archbishop of Ativism, Newton Igbenegbu.
Yes, I know.
For those people where we say they're not really there, then this is our brother Oriaki. For the Lampati, Lamti, the comrade.
That's not the talk for Benin. You know they talk for our matter. Now, Obaseki matter they talk. That's not there among us. You know problem with the faith. That's not there among us for social media. Now, Obaseki matter in day. Now, Obaseki in not day social media. We know people made their social media in not day. Now people made their social media, may don't collect bullets, may they don't like you now, they don't cost you, they don't do many things, they don't put your head for 30, so they don't put so those people made up. He never talk to us, he know they are among us.
Right.
We need people may don't take bullets for social media for them to rearrange this thing. So I think we don't talk about that one. So sir, recently about 3 days ago, more than 3 youth don't die for Edo State. What do you think about this courtesan? Those are the things we are supposed to be talking on media. Do you know after 3 days ago till now, more than 3 youths don't die for Edo State for courtesan. And those supposed to be our number one priority. We may not feel wrong. Come on for that abroad, for that Edo State. As far as we don't get this social media, we support the user and they create the awareness for past 4 years. Since 2017, I come online. I've been talking about this courtesan. Maybe they are not finding anything interesting. I know you know about this. Maybe they're not finding interesting because I'm not campaigning. Or who be this? Or who be this? Who be this person? You're the person. Don't call me. Please don't call me. Don't call me. So if we feel as we take fight for Obaseki, if we see fight about this courtesan killing, I say since therefore yesterday now, Benin will be at war.
Let me use this. Let me use this opportunity to thank our brother Izobo. I don't know what his full names are. Brad Ambassador Damasis, if you can tell me his name. You know this man Izobo. What's his real name again?
Izobo Agbolao.
Agbolao, yes. That man, somebody called me from Nigeria and spoke so well of him. Somebody called me from Benin. They said he's one of the people who started this vigilante group and that he's doing very well, very, very well in trying to reduce this courtesan and
don't say it here. You don't know all those vigilante more than me.
Okay.
You don't know them more than me.
Okay.
I categorically excel this vigilante to people all over the world. Because of vigilante, now my page was mute. Was hacked because of vigilante. Now me excel them. So you cannot tell me about those people. We know the good ones and we know the bad ones. We should not just talk about that side. We should all talk about the recent matter of this courtesan killing themselves. We not bring vigilante because I mean they are the best. If we turn at the complaint, we see we the best. I don't talk about them again. So more not your good as I say. More just talk about these issues.
This issue is bigger than us on social media. You know, we're gonna come and talk.
Yeah, we can make that awareness.
We can create awareness, yes. But the issue is actually on ground. So we need the government to be involved. We need the government. There's no society where they don't deal with violent crimes or criminals, bandits, hoodlums. You know, in every society, there are going to be hoodlums. They're going to be bandits. But it is the sole responsibility of the government and the residents in the community to be able to work together. You understand what I'm saying? Like me now, if I know a family member who is a bandit, I will talk to that family. Please, I don't want you to go to jail. Please stop this behavior. You know, we'll do what we can to make sure we take that family member out of that kind of lifestyle so they don't end up dying or killing someone and they go to jail for the rest of their life. You understand what I'm saying? So it is time that the folks at home and the government needs to have, I mean, the government is trying. I'm not going to, come here and discredit our government.
Thank you.
The government is trying.
Yeah, the government is trying. Yeah.
Yeah, but we need to have focus on this sort of crimes. And I mean, it affects the society in so many ways. Somebody like me, I was going to go to Nigeria last month. But because of this shooting everywhere, they killed this one, they killed that one. I said, you know what, I'm just going to stay over here and enjoy myself. You know, I was the whole time, I just relaxed. But if I had gone home, maybe I would buy 2,000 naira suya. That's also 2,000 naira in the economy. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine if 600 people from Europe go to Nigeria Then another 600 people from America go to Nigeria, and we all spend 2,000 naira each a day. We pour into the economy. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
we need the government to really make the society welcoming for us, so that we can come home, maybe spend 6 months, do things. Some of us want to do things. The time of sending money home for people to do things for you is over. Like me, if I have a project I want to do, I will buy my ticket, go home, finish my project, come back. You understand what I'm saying? That's me personally. I'm not in the business of it.
So, Bushlion, thank you
Yeah.
so much. My battery is 11%. God bless you.
Oh,
I
wow.
enjoy your interview today. So,
It
sir,
has been a
if
blessing,
you are to advise us on social media now, please 2 minutes to round it up, to advise us men on social media. 2 minutes to round it up, sir. Your advice, your final advice to us men on social media.
All right. My dear Edo men in diaspora, I come before you all today with humility to plead to everyone that enough of this bickering and fighting and, being reckless in our utterances. Our words are often very reckless and quite shameful. We ought to uphold our decency as Edo men. We need to uphold the dignity that the palace has bestowed upon us as Edo indigents. I want to use this medium to beg every man on social media, Edo man on social media, to please refrain from using vulgar language. Let's be role models to the younger generation coming up. Let the younger people look at us and want to be like us. Not the younger ones coming up and then even now scolding us of bad behavior. These are not things that are right, and they don't even sound well in the ear. It does not even augur well with our ancestors. Our ancestors are washing. The younger generation are also washing. Our ancestors are washing, and the younger generations are washing. We all need to, please, be role models. Let's be vessels of honor. Let's carry ourselves in a way that our parents, families at home, will watch our videos and they'll be willing to share to friends and be like, this is our uncle, our daddy, this is our son. The men, please, I want to beg you up for the last time. Let's unite. If I offend you, pick up the phone and call me. If that masses offends you, pick up the phone and call him. Don't come on social media and insult his extended family. That's the way men behave. Okay, men grab the bull by the horn. We don't go around bickering and biting and fighting and acting, having tantrums. Those are behavioral issues. So I want to use this opportunity to beg everyone. Okay, I pray that the Lord will give us the strength to uphold these manners that we wish to see on social media. I, Kenneth Eke, the Bushlion, the Godfather, I love you all. And feel free, like I said, if I have offended you in this video, forgive me. I don't mean to offend you through this video or through this interview. It may not have been, sometimes I may have spoken out of my own emotions. I may have spoken out of sentiment, out of, So please, let the love flow within us. I love you all. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. 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 God bless you. Thank you. So, my good people of Edo State, thank you guys for joining us. Please give this video a thumbs up and like this video, share this video, invite your friends, tell everybody, say we have done it today. So next time we are going to be coming here, maybe next week we are bringing Ambassador Amir Yahu, FA, British, Mommy British of Baika, and many and those. We are going to be bringing them. So thank you guys for joining me. I beg any I will take talk today. Any I will take talk today. The one may not good. I beg through. I beg. Hey, Mama Meg, I greet you, Mama. I greet you, Mama. Please, any I will take talk today. The one may not good through. The one use and do something. Don't take a permanent thing. Now live video, now opinion, all of us go give. I beg. Don't make me your permanent enemy. Don't make me your permanent friend. More yours be friend. You understand? Like me. Now peace, name me I like. You understand? So I really do love you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Or mommy diaspora, God bless you. Winning God bless you. So I love you guys. Son of our son, God bless you. So God love you, and I love you guys so much. God bless you and have a very wonderful day, and shalom. Stay blessed.